Hello and welcome back to my channel, the Midlands Investor, your one-stop shop for all things investing in personal finance. The middle class in the UK faces many financial challenges, and it's essential to be aware of the potential money traps that can derail your financial goals. In this video, we will explore 4 common money traps that middle class investors should avoid. We will evaluate each trap, offer tips on how to avoid them, and provide real-world examples of how they can affect investors in the UK. So, without further ado, let's jump straight in. Trap number 1. Car loans. Car loans are a common money trap that many middle-class investors fall into. When you buy a car with a loan, you end up paying more than the sticker price due to interest charges. Car loans often have high interest rates, and the payments can take up a significant proportion of your monthly budget. Taking out a car loan can be a bad financial decision because you are borrowing money to buy an asset that will only depreciate over time. When you factor in the interest payments, you could end up paying significantly more for the car than it's worth. Additionally, high monthly car payments can make it challenging to save for other financial goals. One way to avoid the car loan trap is to buy a used car instead of a new one. Used cars are generally less expensive than new cars, and you may be able to pay cash for the car, eliminating the need for a loan. Another option is to save up for a significant down payment and secure a lower interest rate. Consider buying a car that fits within your budget and won't put too much strain on your finances. For example, meet Mike. He is a middle-class investor who took out a car loan to buy a car. His monthly car loan payments were £350 a month, and he struggled to make ends meet. As a result, he had little money left over for savings and had to dip into his emergency fund when unexpected expenses arise. Mike's situation highlights the financial stress that can come with car loans. The high monthly payments can make it difficult to save for other financial goals, and unexpected expenses can derail your budget. This scenario illustrates the importance of considering all costs associated with car loans before making a purchase, and only purchase what you can truly afford. Trap number 2. Credit card debt. Credit card debt is another common money trap that can be challenging to escape. When you carry a balance on your credit card, you pay interest on the outstanding balance, which can quickly add up. Credit card debt can be a significant financial burden, and the high interest rates can make it challenging to pay off the balance. Additionally, carrying a high balance can negatively affect your credit score and make it difficult to get approved for loans or credit in the future. The best way to avoid credit card debt is to use credit cards responsibly. Only charge what you can afford to pay off in full each month, and avoid using credit cards for everyday expenses like groceries and gas. Additionally, if you already have credit card debt, consider consolidating the debt into a lower interest rate loan, such as a personal loan or a balance transfer card. Meet James, who is also, like Mike, a middle-class investor. James fell into credit card debt. He had a credit card with a high interest rate and used it to pay for everyday expenses. However, he only made the minimum payments each month, and his credit card debt grew to £5,000. This debt made it difficult for him to save for the future, and he had to work extra hours to make ends meet. James's situation demonstrates how quickly credit card debt can grow and become a significant financial burden. Carrying a high balance can make it difficult to save for other financial goals, and high interest rates can make it challenging to pay off the debt. This scenario highlights the importance of using credit cards responsibly and avoiding high interest debt where possible. Trap number 3. Overspending on housing. Housing is often the most significant expense for middle-class investors. Overspending on housing can lead to financial stress and can make it challenging to save for other financial goals. Spending too much on housing can be a significant financial trap because it leaves little room for other expenses. Additionally, housing costs can increase over time due to property taxes, maintenance costs, and unexpected repairs. To avoid overspending on housing, it is essential to create a budget and determine how much you can afford to spend on housing each month. This budget should take into account other expenses such as utilities, property taxes, and maintenance costs. Additionally, consider living in a smaller home or apartment that fits within your budget, and don't let the desire for a larger or more expensive home put too much strain on your finances. Sarah is a middle-class investor who recently bought a house that was at the upper end of her budget. Her mortgage payment was £1,500 per month, which left little room for other expenses. When unexpected repairs came up, such as a leaky roof, Sarah struggled to pay for them and had to dip into an emergency fund. Sarah's situation illustrates the importance of budgeting for all the costs associated with owning a home. Overspending on housing can make it difficult to save for other financial goals, and unexpected expenses can put a strain on your budget. This scenario highlights the importance of being realistic about how much you can afford to spend on housing. Buy a house that will allow you to live within your limits. Trap number 4, failing to save for retirement. Failing to save for retirement is all too common and is a money trap that middle-class investors often fall into. When you don't save for retirement, you may have to work longer or retire with less money than you need. Therefore, failing to save for retirement can be a significant financial mistake. When you don't save for retirement, you miss out on years of compound interest and may not have enough money to cover your expenses when you finally stop working. It is therefore essential to start saving for retirement as early as possible. If your employer offers a retirement plan, contribute as much as you can and take advantage of any matching contributions. Additionally, consider opening an individual retirement account to save even more for retirement, and make use of your stocks and shares and cash ISAs as well every year. Meet John, another middle-class investor. There seems to be quite a lot of these people knocking around at the moment, isn't there? He planned to retire on his social security benefits, but when he retired, he found that his benefits were not enough to cover his expenses. He had to work part-time too to supplement his income, which limited his ability to enjoy his retirement. When you fail to save for retirement, like John, you may have to work longer or retire with less money than you need. John's scenario illustrates the importance of starting to save for retirement as early as possible and taking advantage of any retirement plans or accounts that are available from your employer. In conclusion, middle-class investors face many financial challenges, and it is essential to avoid common money traps. Car loans, credit card debt, overspending on housing, and failing to save for retirement can all have a significant impact on your finances. By avoiding these traps and making smart financial decisions, you can achieve your financial goals and enjoy a secure financial future. Remember to create a budget, live within your means, and prioritize saving for the future. By doing so, you can avoid these money traps and set yourself up for a long-term financial success. And once again, that's it. Thank you for watching. I've been the Midlands Investor. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you again next time.